Morning, good morning, good morning. Straight into the action. I can find it somewhere. I think it's there. There it is. Hey ho, happy days. We're just gonna. I did sort of get it on as a little warm-up game. We'll try and run up a ticket for 550. Give us a nice tournament to play a little bit later. Going to be concentrating mainly on the tickets today, the 20-cent roll-up millionaire tickets. So I'm going to be playing quite a few of those sit and goes. We're in registered one. I think we're just going to put a small bluff bet in here for value. Got the inside straight draw, backdoor flush, maybe pin an ace or jack out. We got outs. And yeah, one of those games has just started. And I'll just give you a quick rundown of those. They're a sit and go turbo basically. So they're only one tables and maximum 6 players. They normally get started with 5. And the trick of the game really is to play it like a final table. So you can realistically, with 50 big blinds, you can sit right out until the last 3 people. You'll be down to about 12 bigs. Even if you're down to sort of 6 bigs, you're in a pushing range, and off you go. Obviously, in the meantime, if you do get any hands, it's, open up as you see fit. Pocket 8's we've got Jean Reboost over the top of us. Everything going on here. Well, we're gonna just put the fingers up and go for it. We've got 2 all-ins with pocket 8s. And we're calling someone's massive bet here, 6-5 bluff. Bottom. Queen's pinned. King, Queen, took out Ace, Jack and a pair of 8s. Yeah, because that's the spin up pathway to the million, and that's what people are doing. It's just betting 2 cards. I mean, they're not. Some people are not thinking about it. And realistically, I shouldn't even take the gamble. You shouldn't even take a gamble with an Ace, King, Ace, Jack, Aces, whatever. The gamble is not there until the end game, which is a bit weird for people sometimes. We might get a bet into this board with a pair of 9s and a 10 on it from an Ace X, like a Ace, Jack, Ace 8 or something. And we've been counterfeited. What we can do is just represent an ace. That's the best bet here. Because you're saying, oh, we didn't have nothing on the board, but now that's 2 paired board. Well, we've got an ace, so we're going to split pot it with you, aren't we? Is he going to call for split pot? How confident is he that he's got an ace? Has he got an ace? He's got a king. Call this down with a king. Fair place. Fair enough. Very rough. Bluff. King bluff catcher. I like it. I like it. I like it. Right. What we got going on this board? We're going to stick a bet in and see where is everybody. Freight balls come along here, don't they? A6s might come along. Shino More is someone we've got to watch out for, though. They're a bit of a savvy player to call that board with the king. We're going to check them. We're going to check them back. So we run out of straight, but what he has given us also a flush on the board, which is also a dodgy situation. We're going to call for a bet. I feel like we might as well push over them. We're going to bring out the 33%, which is 4 barrels, 4 barrels their money. I think they've got the straight as well. No? They called it. You should call it down this time with a king eye. Miss straight. And by polarising that bet there, we got a call from them, I think. Got a bluff, got them caught as catches on the bluff. We're smoking some Wi-Fi today. Very fruity. I'm just going to give up on the board. I think she's coming out on it. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, well, you've got no flush draw going on and, you know, a high card to the board, but where are you going with it? Eight's betting it, so ace 8. Ace 8 on the button, maybe king 8, queen 8. He's representing ace king, ace queen, ace 8, ace 3, ace 2. All the aces. Shy no more. Funky handle. So Shy no more's playing a lot of position. They've been putting in. I mean, they went through their blinds. I think they defended. As a lot of people like myself, I tend to defend me blind like this. And it's a bit of a weird bet. It seems like a value bet in red does that, because I don't think anyone's folding to it. And I'm going to call him. I'm going to put him on a big hand here, even though he's a button on the still. How big is his hand? I think he's going to bet into us. Is he going to check the 5-7 ball? No. Let's see if we can get a bet. Let's just see if we can get a bet in. Don't like trapping, but because of position, and there it is, we've got the under the gun man, ace X, ace king, ace queen. Feels confident. Might be ace king diamond, so we've got to be careful there. I think let's just re-bag him a little bit, not too much. He paid. Now we've got a full house. I mean, where's he going to be with that board? And I think we just pot it. Half his stack. I don't think he's going to. No, he's not paid. Oh. Boat. First boat. First boat today. Sevens for the aces. Very bluff. Next boat today. Sevens for the aces. Right. So we're getting a half decent rep on the table already, and we've folded round to got a king X in 2.5 it. Which gives odds for the big blind to call-ish. Sort of 3-1 is maybe 4.5. May even be just over. He's going, he's coming. I'll do a chip dump on him. This chip dump, I can't. Oh, I can't. I was going to chip dump. I was going to chip dump with the Jack 7. Oh, so we got a re-raise on the ace king. I think we put him in a half stack 21, and that gives him opportunity to put goal in. We'll call him if he does. going all in. He's got pocket somethings. Pocket aces we ran into. Oh, fucking cool hand for us, isn't it? Okay. So short stack play. Should have dumped them chips. Dump them chips. The ace 7. What do you do? 7. Should have dumped them chips with jack 7. Mental. Waking up against aces. False. Third set. Third set of aces I've run into. Always had mental. Always had mental. A proper sunny day outside today. Going on out there. Proper sunny. Sunny. Now I've got one gap connector. Straight fold. Ace 3. See, Red and Yi really need to start playing. Yi's just waiting for a hand and he's down to 5.7 bigs already. What is that? Yeah, well, if I'm on starting stack again. Here we go, around a spin up with Yi. What's he got there? King X, hopefully. Jack 8, you jackass. My goodness. At least have a king or an ace in your hand. Yi, what are you doing? Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Jack 8. He's normally better than that. He's normally better than that. Final table. Here we go. Oh. I've been burning the candle at both ends. Been cashing like there's no tomorrow. From last week we've had cash Tuesday, cashed on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday took cash off a cash table. Tuesday chopped, cashed, and Wednesday had an absolute terrible day yesterday. Only played online. And then today we're only playing online at the moment. Might go live. There's a couple of live sessions on tonight. Might go to, I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you what I will do in the meantime is look out for a body cam or something. Let's get some, let's get me live footage going somehow. How do you do that then? Body cam. Body cams, UK. Well, clip on, yeah, little clip on camera, I suppose, could be the thing. Yeah. I don't know, 26 quid I think they are, I'm not sure. Oh, what we got going on here? We've got an all-in from red. Fuck it. We're gonna take on Scotty. Ace, queen, ace, five, queen, king. Oh, that just happened. That just happened. We should have been watching now. It's on the final table. I don't know why. I just put him on old Scotty Dog on a mediocre hand. I mean, he had a king, queen, he had Broadway hands suited as well. We'll give him that. But yeah, I mean, he ran out. He quad kings with an ace backer. So let's find a feed, find a game. Not really been looking. Yeah, let's just get in small stakes. Hell yeah, he's in here. Rossage is in here. There's a few of them. Okay. And got a feed here somewhere. If we can find it. Nope. There's a poker lobby then. Here we go. Right. Folding. Oh, mate. Window tile must perhaps. Yep. We're all on. Happy days. Yes, just warming up really. We're not. Nothing major's been going on. We've got a 3 mil there, so let's put that there. Right. Come on, let's get some traction today at some point. Once we've got like north of sort of 50 bigs, we're having a little speculation on some hands. And we gut shot on a 7. Don't know how big, what help that 7 gives us. Is Boobs now going to be a bit weary of that? Just give him the 2 pair, which he probably ain't got. Let's reverse still the blind off him, just because he wound me up. Might even get a call off him. Right, we can all the slow play because we've gone all in. Is that what we're doing? You're obviously not thinking about it. You've obviously made your decision when I went all in and you saw it, which was fold. So why aren't you fucking folding, you knob? Right. We've got to think that the front door bell got rung and had to rush off and do something. Forgot they was playing the game. Fair enough. I doubt it though, do you? I think we'll see. We'll see what happens when his wild days go. Whether it's actionable or not. We bounced tables and not picked it up. Just so annoying. So annoying. There it is. Right. Window title must match. So otherwise find the same type. Let's try that one. Okay. Got 6s, got an 8 on the board. It's going deep. Flush draws calling. Ace X might call. So the turn is depending on how big the bet is. I'll get there. Jackass and computer sounds like it's going to take off. What's going on now? It's not even doing that much, to be honest with you. See what Rossage has got to be pushing our blind. Right? Okay. Yeah, come on in, let's take a spin up. Jacks! Going to Queen, 1 over. Yeah. Yeah, right. We always take a spin up for 22 cents. And even if we was in a tournament for £22, we're going to take a spin up there as well. And it's a simple case of maths that if we, well, we've left the bus fare on. Split part. Yeah, but just we're going to take the split because look, he's in first place. We're in last place now, and that's what it does. It pushes you straight in the stratosphere, so you don't have to gamble. He can now wait and look for hands. All right, he woke up with a nice pair of hooks. So yeah, he's got decent value for me and all that stuff. For his all in bet, he knew I'd probably call. You know, with on mediocre hands. Ain't the beans this time. Come the 8 or a 3, and down there you go. It's nice, dragging ourselves back into the position. Still in the last place, man. Again, multiple callers here. Oh, King Jack, the rookie. Ace 2. So again, we just keep pushing out. Got a call. It's going to be bigger ace. It's going to be even bigger. Probably pocket pairs. No. We need a 5 or an ace. Get in a 5. Come on. That's how you call for cards. Okay. So getting back into a, well, just over starting your stack now. Starting stack was 50k, I believe. We're up to 60, so we've gone up to back to into 7th place, from last to 7th. And that's just, you know, you've got to take the spin when you're in that position. You've got to spin up and just can look at push shove hands for 6 big blinds and below, or 10 big blinds and below, or 15 big blinds and below. And the range is quite extensive. It's massive. So you're looking at all your ace X, all your king X. Queens normally go down to like 4s. I mean, jacks onto 5s, suited 7s off. You know, your 10s down there, you can go 10-5 suited, 10-6 off. So it's quite a massive extent of playable range. all the king tens, all the queen tens. We're not going to push it up here. I think we're just going to stand it back to a standard bet. Jet Moon just limped because he didn't want to commit, because he knew we could be going all in. Let's see where we are on the board. I think he's got a king or a jack. I mean, like, where's he going? Yeah. We can easily fold that out. He's just fishing. Just a fish. Yeah. Limp fucking betting. Limping. Limping like a knob. Knobby. Limping like a knobby. Morning bong. Morning bong. So gut shot on the jack. Backdoor flush. Any ace. Don't feel like the ace helps us though. It's a now for us. I think we're just going to check that board. No backdoor flush. High card win maybe. It wouldn't surprise me if Bong wakes up with, was woken up with a ace what here? Pair of twos, pair of fives. Wow, no bet Bainey. No bet Bainey. No bet Bainey. No bet Bainey. Got to try and sort out this computer chat, because what's he saying? He's got ace queen, ace 10. If an ace comes out, I don't think it's helpful. If a 9 comes out, I don't think we're helpful. The only thing we're helpful would be a jack and a king. No. Right, yes, so the chat's all mixed up. It keeps bouncing everything around. We try and find out what's going on with that. So, let's get this bloody chat sorted out, because it's doing me brain. Advanced, multi-tabling, sport multi-monsters. Don't say anything. I think that's it. Let's try and see what that does. Hopefully we fixed it. So it's a little bit frustrating. It's difficult. Like, some people are playing a game, this game, as if it is $1,000 game, and then there's other people like myself that maybe not taking it as seriously. Will gamble, like, it's 22 cents. Why wouldn't I take a gamble on like a 5-to-1 shot, 6-to-1, 8-to-1 shot? Why not? It's a 22-cent gamble. And that's where you got to get into some realism. Now, if you're trying to improve your game of poker, then obviously gambling is not, we all take gambles, but you want to take a good risk gamble, not a bad risk gamble. So obviously when I'm playing live, you know, hand selections is not going to be anywhere near where we're playing at sometimes. We're out of position a lot of times with hands. Yeah, we're just playing poker. We're waiting to see what flops are, and we're waiting to see what hand and hand strength we can make up. But also, in the meantime, we've got to be trying to put our opponents on hands and try and think about more about the flop textures, what people continue on a board with, what they don't, you know. And if we can get a tell on someone, if we can, oh, this person will call with an ace king to a river with a whatever board, even paired board, flushing board, straight board, whatever, this person will call to the river with an ace king. Well, that means we can extort that money out of them. And just what we do is we start increasing the bet sizing, or we go to a big bet size straight away. And we get a fold from them. And then that we get realisation that's too big, that bet. We'll drop it down again for the next one. We definitely get a call off them sooner or later. We're going to pot up any pocket pair under the gun. Just we want to get isolation really, and float betting is what happens a lot of the time in these later positions anyway. So we're betting that these two people missed a paired board. They've got no tens, no nines between them. Although they have all the all the nines, all the tens. I don't. I have all the aces, all the kings, all the queens. I'm going to go deep in it. I think we're going to try and take it down now with a pot. Just go straight in there with fuck it. Oh, we've got a check. No, we've got someone who wants to rep it. No, yeah, ace queen's fair place. Yep. So nothing on the board. He called into a paired pot with ace queen. It's just not cool. The only people that should call that bet there is someone who's got a 10 or a 9. You know, the other person, you know, like let's say they've got Jack Queen, you know, so they've got an up and down straight draw. Those odds are we're still looking at sort of, you know, 8 cards in a deck of 52 that we've lost sort of 14 cards out of. So we're looking at about 38 cards. 38 cards to be looking at with eight of them that can help you is quite yeah. So it's over 3-1, isn't it? 3.2 wasn't it? 3.3. Yeah, it was not great odds, is it? Someone said to you, right, your house is on this. You're going to take the 3-1 shot, or you're going to be wanting more of an even money shot? 50-50. I think I'll take the 50-50, wouldn't you? And that's why 60-40 sort of works a bit, doesn't it? You know, if you've got suited connectors, you know, close suited connectors, 5, 6, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 8, whatever. You're getting a decent amount of equity there on the hand. I'm gonna pot up. I'm just squeezing. I'm going to put him on pocket pair here. He opened smartly 3.5. I suppose he's just potted in. And he's probably potted in with a big pocket pair. No, an ace X, ace 8. He's dead to the world. What we got next? Let's tell people where we are. I think we're going to call it a King X at the moment. Beans. Kings. Oh, 2 pairs. Got them smashed. King 7, 2 pair would have beaten him. He just can't go for that though. Let's see where our stream's doing. We're not going to get involved tonight. Ace 3, got limping going on. I'm just going to fold. We're going to fold out. We're going to look for a bit better hand selection. We've got all this opening, limping, opening, passive game going on. We've seen the hand selection. Ace 8 decided to shove on and open and a re-raise. Yeah. So again, straight fold. We've got this limp, Bainey's limping everything at the moment. So limping his whole range. Big Blind's defended there with 5 bigs. And Bainey just dropped out instantly. So it's like, what hand is he limping there? Like 10 jacks and jack 9s and 9 8s, all the bottom end of the range. And think about that position there under the gun, an early position under the gun too. You really must be looking at a better handset. You're in no man's land there, aren't you? And here's the thing: if I'm on the button and you keep limping, what I'll do is I'm just going to push your limp out every time, and you're going to fold. I don't know, 90% of the time, whatever, 95% of the time. It's a leak. Yeah, so let's just have a look at the. Got quite a wonderful site called Poker Now. They have little miniature sit and go games running on. Sure, it's quite interesting. Hmm. So we've got the cut-off and the small blind defence mechanism. We've got Jack said we've got value in it, 2 to win 8. We've got shot on a 8 for a straight. We've got a backdoor flush developing. Oh, it's the aggressor. And this cut-off could be a small pocket, could be ace-x. Where's the ace out? Still gut shot on that 8. We're still at the same point of that hand. Doesn't like the ace. I think we're just going to check it. I think he does like the ace. Oh, king, queen. Fair plays. But the fair plays, but where was the steal in the manoeuvres? We got one bet and then we didn't get nothing on the turn. And maybe they should have barreled down. Maybe if we'd bet back, we'd have taken the pot down. I don't think they was going anywhere. I probably would have. They probably would have, wouldn't they? They had king eye. They don't seem like someone who's bluff catching. So 7's opens us up, and we didn't get there. I'm even going to put a bet on that board. Someone else will. Straight folding. Just turn that volume down the other table. I never know when we go, is I? So this, yes, realistically, with the position we're at, if we sit and blind ourselves down, we'll probably end up in about 16th to 20th place or something, 16th, probably something like that, which we could then start playing again on around about 30 bigs. Or we can carry on with momentum and try and chip up a little bit more to sit out until we can basically sit out to a final table situation. We're just going to fold the Janana. I'll be careful on this one because everyone is calling everything. Oh, I didn't want to go on then. Oh, don't. Yeah, he held. 50-50, any two cards. To hit one by the river. It was a race. Coin flip. Oh, he was way behind. Yeah, I was, but then you're not, are you? I'm going to check into this bowl and see what he does. I think he's going to bear out. I can feel it. No? Can't put us on an ace, can he? Inside straight draw, flush draw, top pair. And we had everything. That's doing that. We might be able to switch windows up. We've got here. No. We're not going to cope with that. Right, back in two. On a break. I think we've got another sauce. Okay. Oh. So weird, strange stuff's been happening on poker now, party poker lately. Pocket tens ran into, I feel like it's around about 6 to 8 sets of pocket tens in the last 7 days. Even the small yesterday, same situation. Ace king against pair of jacks. Every bloody hand has set it out, has tripped up, and it becomes a bit of a weird one when you're noticing it. And people go, "Oh, it's only because you're seeing so many hands," and that. No. If I was seeing lots of pocket tens against me, and I was noticing, oh yeah, I don't know, 3 out of 10 of them had tripped up. I go, yeah, that's me. I'm not really seeing straight, am I? Wonder if we can actually bet anyone off a pot. Now we've got Jack 9 over here. Janana and under the gun raised, limp called. I was just going to fold that. Ace flush. Big on you. Weird. Yeah, someone just got to a river with an ace flush. Someone put one bet in who also had a flush. And the ace flush just flat folded. And there's no pair ball, there's no full house. And I was like, what the fuck? How does that work out? Yeah, strange things afoot in the world of poker. And you just can't fathom it out on online poker because you can't see the people. You can't see that the kid's screaming and or the milk's just fallen over onto the kitchen floor or something. You can't see that, and you're just assuming that someone's playing in a certain way because that's the way they play. It's not. They want to either get out of the game or they're just pressing buttons. The kid pressed a button. Who knows? We're calling him. Well, he's got us dominated at the moment. 7. No. Just keep that standard pop bet going in. AJ Mills with an all in. Ace X, King X. All pocket. Ace 8. Hold. Hold nicely. Straight fold out, early position, King 2. There it is. Hold. Held. So 2 pole paired. We'll be able to get 3 out if he's got A6. It's coming over the top. I think we're just going to go pot. He's going to fold. So he didn't want to take us on, did he? A good fold from him. No bet from an ace-3. Picked up a 4 bottom pair. What's the chances someone's got a 7-8? It's a 7-8 and a 7-8 9 maybe. Let's try and see if someone's got an ace. Fold that. Let's just blind out. Blind out. Let's just blind him out. Blind him out. Yay. Yay. Okay, play it again. Okay, play it again. Betting for value. Betting for value. For value. Flush draw. Flush draw. Flush draw. Flush draw. Flush draw. King of diamonds. King of diamonds. King of diamonds. Let's get that feed up. Right. bet your value is when your value is pre-flop. Before the free cards come down. Before free cards. Any ace, any king is big. Okie dokies. Where are we here then? Yeah, let's isolate down with him. Ace 3. Here's me queen. Hold. Hold the queen. See you later, you. And he's doing that with any ace there, ace X. So yeah, when people start playing the game early doors, they don't know what to do with regards to betting. And a lot of the time, it's just a passive play where you just you just do whatever the player to your right has just done. So if he put 2 chips in, you put 2 chips in. Some people have that mentality that because it's a betting game, they have to always raise the pot. So if someone puts 1 chip in, they put 2 chips in. If they haven't even got a hand, they might have 10-2 off, 10-4, or whatever the hand is that they've got. They're going to just put the 1 chip in. It's just a motor machine thing. They're playing a game. They're sat down to play a game. They don't realise that a part of the game is to not play the game. And that is a big part of the game, where you don't play your hands. And what you've got to basically do is you've got to get into a hand selection, a range of hands that you like playing. Seen a cooler hand here come in, kings against 8s, and the 8s have tripped out on the turn there. And the 8s and the kings both had the same odds of tripping out, 17.5 to 1 shot, 35 to 1, 35 to 2, yeah. And money place on this game is in 13th place, so there's half the field needs to go before the money starts happening. So people are looking at positions now and looking to try and double up. and we've got these small stacks that just be shoving in. So 15 is dangerous, 21 is dangerous. These the 68 and 51 will not want to get involved too much at all. Same with the 91, and it'd be left down to us. And look, we're gonna limp. This is the only time we're going to do this in position where we've got a big blind. And could just shove. He could just shove on us at any point. Not going to go anywhere with the flush draw and the up and down straight draw. And the flush comes out on the river. We weren't going to go all in pre-flop. If he'd have shoved pre-flop, we was folded. And that's about having that range, because his hand actually had about 37%, 36% equity. And so he was, you know, quids in, I suppose. Pre-flop, sorry, he was the other way around. I was the 35. He was the 65 or 60, and it's 5% on the chop on the split. So we try to isolate down here with the, we put a squeeze on, and we're getting it all in. So we've got a pocket pair here, I don't know, big tens. He tripped out with eights last time. Hopefully we're going to get our 5 out. Nope. Nope, not today. Okay. Let's try and get our, oh, well, I didn't realise we had actually only 5 big blinds. I should have put it all in. We should have been bubbling. We got involved with an all-in with pocket 5s, which is not a good hand to do so with. You should really be in that position. You should be folding anything sort of probably south of jacks. You know, jacks and below would be really folded in that position at an end tournament game. Because you've got to be looking at it's a coin flip, and you're going to be taking yourself out of a tournament. We're now in 16th or 17th, and places are paid at 13th, so we're on a fighting edge now. And there's no need to do it to get yourself in that position, is what we're saying. Yeah, so it's ICM in the independent chip management, where we start looking at how much these chips are actually worth in front of us. And mine actually worth absolute least, and Kappa's is worth the absolute most. Didn't think we was going to get an ace out of the ball with this ace X up the top there. Well, that was a terrible play at the end there for the bubble. Wasn't really thinking straight. So we got got a little single table going on here, it appears. Starting stack is relatively low. Oh, 50k. I thought it was lower than that. There's only 7 players in this game at the moment, 8 players now. But they're just going to be joining left, right, centre right up to the late registration. Just going to fold out any mediocre stuff at the moment. Just look for a decent hand. And We just need to find our stream. And it is there. Hey, prestos. It's very difficult when no one's chatting and letting you know these things. So we've got an under the gun race, and we're only 5 ringed at the moment, so hand selections will be a little bit more open. And we've flopped ourselves a straight. We're getting Bueno, Bonjour, Fanex, sticking his money in. Let's have it. So we're free bet him. I think we don't want him. He might have the same. He might even have the same hand as us. 8-6, 2 pair. Oh, turns a full house. Wowee. Wowee. And that's the way it goes. Oh, where are we with that? That's just the way cookie crumbles. Yeah. Sarge down to 10 bigs. He's been whacked as well. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get Bonjour in on another table in a minute. Get our chips back off of him. Value for us. Old tricks. Always work with fun time. Tricks up to his own tricks again. Early position raise with a 4-2, was it? Let's have a look at that. And yeah, 4-2 suited. Late position cut off. Using it as a bluff catcher, a bluffer, I believe. The ace jack got dominated by a 4-2. So he's playing any 2 cards at the minute. Well, say that they were suited gapped connectors, though, albeit not great. We're getting value here. We're going to call for the value with a little slick. Not a good hand though. Oh, not even on that game. Ace 5 suited. I think we could just flop the straight. No, I've got top pair, top kicker though. Going anywhere on that ball, there are we? What transpired there? What happened? Ace 10 against an ace 7 against ace 5. We all ran out of straight. I ran out of straight. Lucky banchods. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a slow grind to get us up to the thing. You're going to take a phone call. Alright, sorry about that, people. A deep phone call going on. Well, what should we have a little butcher's at here? Here we are. Got a nice deep stack. 55 centre. £25 guaranteed. $25 guaranteed. And look, you're better off playing on these ones because then you won't go crying in your soup. The logarithms of poker can be cruel at times, can't it? Just folding out. Where are we with that? There we are. Right. We're up and running. Only 9 runners. And let's see if we can get no more phone calls and have a nice easy time with this one. Don't even know what we done on what hands last time. What we was doing at all anywhere. So 9-8, 9-8 off early position, straight fold. Just check the stream is alright. Yeah, going good. So gut shot, both ends. It's just not opening up very nicely there, is it? I think he's going to put us on the flush. Yeah, the bloody other end of it. Oh, it's the same. Right. We're going to float it with a king 4 suit. See what we can hit. Hopefully the ace of spades would be nice. Put him on an ace. Give us a flush straight out of the gate. A bit good. Could be ace king here. I'm going to call him for bluff. I'm going to give him some chips. Yeah. Nice hand. Nice hand. I called it. Yeah, and it's good to see him have a good starting hand there. So much value in this pot for not calling. I had to call. And it's one of those that we're always going to get 3-1 on the flop, and we're going to hit that flop 3-1 times. 1 out of 3 times. And Live. Oh. Let's have it. Let's have it. I wonder if Zach's a player. Right, so we're short stacked. We're going to have to get right back into this game. 30 bigs, 60k. So sitting in last place. And we could ladder up to probably about, I don't know, 6 or something. Like not play and be sitting here with 5 or 2 big blinds. No, field's growing as we speak. The man up there at the moment. What's happening with rats? Let's get a feed link going. I ain't even fat. I think you're casting aspersions. hit a break already. Let's see if we can open up a little spin game whilst we're here. Spins. There's a game. There it is. Let's have a quick spin. So the idea of these spins is to really, you've got to study position. So you've got to study the small line, big blind and button. Cut off also should be studied, because you want to be playing sort of cut off in big blind, and you want to play button in small blind. And the other thing to think about is the number of blinds you're getting. So it starts the game on sort of 16, 15 big blinds. So what's the push range on 15 big blinds? It is a pair of eights is definitely on that. Pocket twos right over through the line. We're all in. He left something behind, like a bus fare, so he's drawing. He ain't got a pair. Unless it's a real low pair. It might be pocket twos, threes, fours, something like that. I think he's tank folded. Yeah, tank folded. Queen's back is still in the game. Good. Let's just both of them half stacked down. So we've got proper dominated chip wise. We've just got to bully him about. You know, like here he is. He's all in. Jack 3, Queen 7. He'd get 2 pair. He was lucky now. Queen 7's always going to play there against the small stack. 2 9s a fold to everything, suited or not. 8 9s a bet. As soon as we put the 3 in, we put him down to 2 big blinds. Chips are effective. Pot stack effective. He's all in with Queen 4. 50-50. Not with the Queen, no. Jack 2 will play alright. Both are even stacked now, so might get a bit more cagey play. We won't go so much all in so quick. Just all in, hopefully get a straight fold. Only top range is calling us there. All in again. We're all in because we get extra equity, because it's the fold equity behind it. Yeah, I think we'll give him the win. Yep. Right, 8 chip left. Still in the game, chip and a chair. Don't lose heart when you're down to that sort of number, because you can, you know, we've got him truly dominated at the moment. Yep. He did have that straight draw, 8. He had a date with an 8 there, didn't he? And here we got the 8-5 now. The 2 gap connectors are all in. We've got the 8, that's good. Remember, you've got a 50% chance to hit any of your 2 cards by the river, so don't look so disheartened sometimes. Now we've got him on a chip dominance. He's got a high equity hand. He had a good 40% equity on the hand, didn't he? And we're back down in that position again. 3 big blinds. Suited connector. Good 41% there on the hand, you see. No, not today, Josephine. I think that should take us up to where we are at with the lobby. Straight fold. There we go. Back up and running. I think we can all in with that. Playing a short stack game now, so we're shoving with a lot of range. We get fold equity when we do that. We're going to get hands like King Jack folded, King 9 folded, Jack 9 folded, 10 9s folded, 10 8s folded, all that sort of thing is going to go. We're going to keep in the hands. A lot of the time it's going to be Ace X. Sometimes we're going to get King X's in if they're deep. Don't want to take a gamble with us. If they're looking online and seeing what range is. Yeah. Oh. So we've got up a place. We grabbed up a place. We've got our favourite 10-8. It's offsuit, which is not good. Any limp raising all in. Oh, that's 2 positions of it. We're going to fold to him this time. Ace 6 to the King 10. Oh, Jack. Where's me Jack? Oh, Jack. All right, we'll float straight back in there. Some bigs this time. And a lot of people, some people go to a tournament with one bullet or one entry. You just can't. Yeah, the country, do like a bit of country living. They're at, got down here, you got the white man, ain't it? In the side of the mountain, side of the hill, the white man. Feed's just dropping out left, right, and centre. It's doing my brain in that a little bit. If we can find it. Not sure what's going on with that. There it is. Hopefully we sorted that out. I'm just not the tech-minded person. Keeps going off stream. God knows how people watching it, and all of a sudden there's no picture there. No one lets us know. No one posts anything. It's today's modern world. You ignorant Philistines. So 23 big blinds, and we're sitting mid-table. Not looking pretty at the moment. We're 4 minutes for late entry. We could sort of be really looking at a bubbling money sitch. But we will have to take a spin up if it comes across us because of the big blind situation. And it's at this stage here, we're sort of between 15 and 25 big blinds, or 20 and 25 big blinds. If you can make a move then and get a double up, you know, you're going to get into a decent position on the leaderboard, like first, second place, something like that. And we're just starting stack, and we're just dropping below halfway point now. And yeah, we need some cards. We're a bit card dead at the minute. Does anyone play live poker? If you do, do you use a shot clock to speed up your game, or do people call clock on people? How does it work at your game? Let us know. What sort of hands do you overrate? Like are overrated. For instance, King Queen offsuit. Ace Jacks. These sort of hands. They're very, a lot of the time, looked at as premium, but they're definitely not, are they? So I feel like we've got pocket pairs here. Could be running into an ace 10, ace jack. Fuck it. Let's spin him up. Ace jack, yeah, he called it. Is that 9 out of gate? Nice one. I called it. Called the ace jack. Called the ace jack. Let's see it. See it. So now he's shoving on, we're not sure what. We've got working cards, 3-4 suited. They're really down on the bottom end of the range. Let's give him some chips and see what he's got. Give him something back. Needed to see it. There we go. There's our flush. Hold. Oh. 4 to the flush. Need to see it. 4 to the flush. Oh. That's just textbook standard. So yeah, cooler hands, boiler hands, call them what you like. I mean, like the other one is the ridiculous split pots that you get run out, where all of a sudden a full house was appeared on a board and you're both splitting it. It happens live play. It obviously doesn't happen at the frequency which we see online because of the volume of hands. We're seeing probably in the region of about 4 to 5 times the hands online than we do, maybe even more than that. Than we do in a live play situation. So if that is the case, that means we're realising certain odds more online. Right, where are we? We've got a limping going on. We're just going to limp with them. If you can get into a passive with mediocre cards, if you can get into the passive side of it, you should realistically take aggression, but you sometimes want to be cagey, getting cheaply. We've got 2 pair, king 10, king queen. We've got that jack. Really, we've got a tripped out board now. Check it over to the aggressor. Oh no, he's checking. Drin is going to have a bluff. Could have king 10, queen 10. I'm going to blow 130 the pot. 10-8's a worry, but we've got the 10 for blocking. Now the Janana. We can push the pot still. We're just going to go straight back, bang in a pot bet. Reduce them down. Pascal's reduced down to 3 bigs. He's reduced down to 1. Jack 9 to 3s. Go on a Jack 9. Oh, no queen. Yes, with that bold there, because we had to hit a queen and all of a sudden there's a straight on it and we're splitting it, which would be very annoying. Limped Rats is limping. Well, he's a worry. So, what do people use to study the game? You know, what's shifted in poker since? Why has poker changed since 2015? That's a good question. So before 2015, most strategy came from books and intuition, experience of the game, old players telling people how it was and how things. And then we got, since 2015, the solvers like the PIO, Sova, GTO Plus, and simple post flop went mainstream. This is what it was. Players studying the game of the optimum game theory, the optimal, very balanced ranges now. Proper bet sizing's got introduced. There's less emotion and more mathematics is been dragged into the game. So he could be pocket paired to the board like a six, or he could be paired to the board like a six, or he could have a pocket pair in his hand like eights and nines or something. Yeah, so people have found the edge now comes from when you can exploit that GTO, and we're talking about ranging, having an export range rather than strict GTO range, because there's more money to be made, basically. Back in the, I don't know, from 2000 to 2010, say 2003, 2011, there was a big poker boom at that time. That's dried up since. Goddamn fly. Oh, look, people limping again. Are you going to catch that fly or not? Let's see what they've got. Have they got a king in their hand? We're not really actually minded with a king 7, but we're maybe blocking a king 9. Definitely not blocking a king, ace 9, ace king. 10 9's calling us, bottom end of it. Just take him straight out with that. Let's pick over value in an hand, or putting us on a bluff. Are we bluffing? Do we need to bluff the spot? No. Do we need to worry about, take up 10 chips that you might have a ace king? No. So by 2015, the Black Friday 2011 crippled online poker, and the crash basically of that Black Friday took a lot of money out of the game. A lot of the players that were there are no longer there anymore, and new people come up, but a lot more shrewder and tighter. A lot of pros left entirely at that time. The money just went right through the floor basically. Where also recreational players started playing a hell of a lot tighter, and techier. HUDs up, heads up displays, databases, tools, recovery levels, bots, all this sort of stuff is being used now. Sites like PokerStars reduce rewards for high volume grinders, but they're still paying them out, and that's a problem, because you've got people playing a game that get one payout and other people that are playing a game get another. And once you sort of understand that, then you won't play the online so much, or at least won't invest too much into it, and look at the online game as being entertainment purposes only. Don't do the bulk, don't do the farm, as they say. So places paid in this tournament is going to be 6. We're sitting third at the moment. There's 14 people left, so over half the field's got to go. And we're gonna float in to get Rodeo out. Basically, it's a horrible thing to be doing, but everyone should be doing it. Pascal should have just floated. Rats floats, and we knock out Rodeo, because we had 2, 4, 6 cards against 2. I think we'd win. 9. 10. Jack, Queen, King. Where is it? It was there somewhere. Yeah, doubled him up, but yeah, it was neither here or there, chip size wise. We got it back straight away anyway. Off his small blind. Yeah, so people have become a lot more disciplined in the game. It feels there's a lot less loose money around. I think than what people used to notice before. You know, since 2015, you've got, you know, Twitch and YouTube, whatever, you know, has expanded and blown out of itself. That hopefully people tune in for a bit of entertainment rather than just the strategy side of it and the game side of it. A pot up. I don't know, we're just going to flat call. You know, his radio's all in. Game Pascal. That's it. We're going to put rats all in, look, fucking. Yeah, ace 3, ace 9, 10 jack. 10 jack probably going to hold. Like I said, 10 jack will probably hold. We had rats covered, so. And he's going to be, because he's on that 10 bigs, his range, he's going to be pushing a lot of his range there, isn't he? Bet into that. The course of action, you know, like the okay, I want to see what his range is. Ace King, wow. Fair plays. Fair plays. Should have known he was tight as a button because he weren't limping for rodeos blinds at all, was he? We've got ourselves up in position and then we put ourselves right back down in position again, I think. Let's just be careful what we're doing. We're going to fold him. I think we might have an ace this time. I think the thing with poker is that you've got to move with the times a little bit, and bet sizing, all these sort of things make a big play move, don't they? Because now people are looking at pot sizes. They're looking at percents of pot. What percent of the pot gets people to call? What percent of the pot gets people to fold? You know, like these are sort of things. If you can build up a dossier on people in regards to that, you can choose your spots better, choose your positions better. And that could be meaning that you're folding an ace king 1 minute, or you're Pascal's going to take us on. Yep. I think we'll thin it down a little tiny bit, 2.2. Save ourselves some bigs when someone shoves. Because that's what they're doing now, is a lot of the time they're going to shove all premiums. Maybe go a bit bigger on a bet size. Got through. Fold that one with 4.7. He's coming in for 5.5 bigs. Or should be. You know, Clio should be looking at whatever hand they got now as a shove. Value now doubling up instant. It's a good one to fold if you've got an ace X or king X, just because you've got to put the person on pockets or something, you know. Wait for the funder yourself. You making the clap, not them. So there's a lot more faster variants of poker going on now, isn't there? With regards to before we've had tournaments running on for days, if not weeks. It felt. What he's going to call that 4 5 bigs to that bet. Let's put him all in. He's done that last time. Don't give him a move this time. And we've always got fold equity if they shove on us. So if we don't give them that move, we can't fold. As simple as that. So they can't think of that as a move. If we take that power away from them, they can't jam us on the flop when it comes out with a shitty board or raise us in that position. Their moves are gone. Their only one is to play the cards that are sitting in front of them. Shut up. Running into monsters if anyone calls. We've got a table covered-ish. Ferks doesn't want to get involved with big stack. Dance doesn't want to get involved with a big stack. I don't think Pascal wants to go out of a tournament on 10th place. You know? Look at how he's going to level up and all. Sooner not play anyone with that hand as well, rather than limp. And it is a getting to that point in the tournament. I think we can put up. We call it all in. Still them 10 people just loitering there. Just fold for a few hands. So Clio, and then there's one that actually still got 100k in front of her. And man Yee down there in 9th place. So Clio playing a great game at the moment. With the Queen, unlucky. So Danutz is a worry now, and we've got limping going on from Ferg. Always a worry. It's like pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens, jacks, tens, nines. Gut shot for the queen, and if the queen comes, I mean, he might even have a queen already. Queen 8 even. Queen 9 clubs, you know, where would we be when it comes through? So So with Cleo going, that's taking us down to 9, so just 3 more people now. There's no point in getting involved in the all-ins at this stage, unless we're making them. What we're doing, we're playing as if this is like thousands of dollars on the line. So if that is the case, now we can bully that pot, can't we? Because it's 13.5 bigs. Which goes all in with caller with a 7-3 suit. And everyone's referred to as a she. Don't take it personally. Even though Pascal, Carl, 96. What year is that? Was that 93 or was that a 963? His favourite hand. So just blind dropping there at the moment, and final table's going to take people down on that final table, like 10 bigs or whatever. These last 3 people out, take them blinds down, you know. Means top table's going to have, like, you know, average stack of around about 350 K, which is all around about 20 bigs, 15 to 20 big blinds. So no big real chip dominance on the final tables yet. It still could happen. I don't think they're just giving up that 4.5 they're calling. Ace 10, Ace 10, no flush. So Des Nuts is just shoving all his range at the moment. It feels making a serious bet this time, so maybe he's got actual pocket pair or something. Looking for an over bet. A raise. Yeah, so lots changed in poker since 2015, I suppose. That's the date no one seems to put in it. Crossover. The singularity. Everyone just got a bit better. I think let's just nick his blind this time. No honour. Just check him. Got to put him on an ace over there. I mean, what else is in his range? All the kings. I think everything else is beating us there. Be a bad call. So really on the cusp of the bubble now. I'm calling the all in. Hand stands at around about 40% equity. 40 point something. 40.5, I think. We can fold that. Proper raise. So one more person to go, and then the tables will go down to the final table. And the 6th place man gets the £1, $1.90. Then goes up 217, 277, 379, 550s and 880s. Chip distribution. Top 3 people over 500k. Top person on 700. And then rest of the field sitting on 200s, 200 plus. I'm going to take them on with a pair of 2s. did the right thing with the hand they had. And now we've gone to the final table. Gone to the final table, we're still in the bubble though. Because there is 7 people now seated. 7 people seated in a 6-ring game. Yee up there and red. Okay, good. Well done, red. Got an all in, so quick put him on ace-x. No, jack queen. Oh dear. That's why I said oh dear, because you knew it was coming. Yeah, I said. Yeah, that's just the way the cookie goes. Thanks for laughing. I've got a fold to it. For fuck's sake. Yep, so went out on the bubble, 7th, with kings and an ace king. That's the way it goes. So funny. So funny. Oh well, that is the way it goes. And let's just have a look what we can do here. What we got going on. Might be balance up there, $40. Yeah, we just keep it tickling over. If we need to boost it up a little bit, we can always do and hit a spins overdrive or something. Right, so I've got daily legends there, 55 centre. Let's get in there. And let's just get that stream up. There it is. Okay. We're up and running. Tournament 2, 3 or 4, whatever number it is already this morning. Let's have a quick butchers. I feel like it's been bad beat central already. Oh, look, here we go. Let's isolate if we can with an A6. It's a bounty, so we're getting called here. Ace 10. Oh, so lucky we've got a 6 over here already. Bye-bye. Straight in, straight out, back in again. Maybe. There it is. Yeah, got bad beat central today. I mean, we didn't expect to do a lot with the ace 8, but I thought we had some fold equity, but didn't realise how many bigs he had up there. 150 bigs or whatever he was on. He was calling all day long, wasn't he? Especially with ace 10, he weren't going anywhere. Yeah, we're just going to keep rolling through. Even with these shitty hands, we've got a lot of fold equity there with limpers. We'll take them blinds down, yeah. And then with a hand that stands out a lot better, probably get a call. Okay, here we go. This is a call here. Queens. Come of spades. Come of 6, come of 5. Come of 5. That didn't help, would have helped us. He set it up, we made a pair. Wow. Okay, last entry here. And that's why, you know, like, even if I'm at a tournament, I mentioned this earlier, if I'm at a tournament at 20 cents a tournament, $20 a tournament, £20 a tournament, I'm still going to play the same sort of way, and I'm going to spin up, gamble, whatever. You might look at it fishy play, whatever. Because you're looking to get position, you're buying your chips basically, aren't you? I mean, what's he doing there? Well, he's on a button anyway, so we'll give him a hand. Where did the small blind, big blind go? Oh, yeah, he was up. He was up. Batter up. Under the gun, was he? Phoenix. Not to be mistaken from Bonjour Phoenix. Unless it is the same one, I don't know. Run different accounts, so they got different stats being shown, I don't know. Free belly him up. Since he's done it on ours. Come on in, he's always got it, or he hasn't. Yeah, he's got it. 10-9. Right. Getting a bit tilty. Okay. Right. Let's play not bounty so that we won't get so tilty. That's got a bit of gambling out of the system anyway. So yeah, sometimes good to get the gamble out. Yeah, I think what we blasted through there about dollar and a half, about a pound. I think I've got a pound here. Yeah, I just throw it in the binge like. that's what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. So we've got curry sauce. I do like. Plays quite a tight game. I think 6-7 hoses. We're just checking. Too many in the pot to even think about making moves, especially on a king eye board. Hold out. I see people trying to bluff on balls like that when there's like 3, 4 people in a hand, and you've got to think to yourself, hold on, what range are they on? Yeah, what range have they got? That's the cock out your mouth, Curry. Take the cock out your mouth before speaking, mate. Can't understand you. We're in ace 4 off. She's a terrible push hand, but we're going to treat it as if we're on like 5 bigs. So everyone limped. We should get at least 1 cooler, 4 folders, 3 folders, 3 folders, 1 cooler, maybe 4 folders, 4 folders. So don't limp. Limping is just dead money on the table. We're going to limp call him. Just carry that call through. Carrington's calling and Aragon's calling. We go all into the small blind, big blind. Carry sauce could be big, enticing a bit. He just seen us do the all in, trying to get us trapped. That 6-9's all over this, like a rash, isn't it? We're just going to put 1 out there. I think Ace X is calling with 1 bet all day long because he could hit an ace. He's getting 5, 6 times his money. All the flush draws calling, all the straight draws calling. We want something like a 2 of hearts or something. You know, like a real fucking nondescripting connected card. 8 is not nice. 2/3 the pot as a bluff bet. Get 1. And we get 2. I think it's tank folded curry sauce. Might come over the top. If he does it, we're an instant fold. We gave him the info then. I think we might have counterfeited him. And we got paid off. What did we get paid off with? A king eye. Love it. That's so funny. So funny. Getting paid off. King eye. So funny. Kid, well, surely he'd come and have a look at the think we had him beat, and we might have overbet the pot there, but I mean, what was going to call us there? Fold out that. So out in a third of 33, 82 bigs. And where are we in a grand scheme of things? Late registrations another 13 minutes. So we're still at the beginning stage of this tournament, the early stage, which is, it's the time when you should be looking for chipping up, not sitting out. You need to be gathering chips in this in these early stages to carry you through to the later stage of the tournament. And some people have just passively played themselves out of the game. And these are people who are just hemorrhaging big blinds all the time. They're just passive, limping one, limping two, limping. And this gets the aggressive players to just gobble up them chips. Easy fold. Ace 10 to King Queen. Ace had a game. My favourite 10-8. Offsuits doesn't work very well as much as a 10-8 suited, but it still works. It is one of the most hit hands because of the 7 straights that run through it. Whoever wants to argue a toss with me or not. Most hands only have 6 straights running through, and the 10-8 has 7. I'm going to rep that ace down now. Certain balls you just got to think imaginatively. What would I raise with? What can I bet with? Because a nondescript ball like a 6-5-2 or whatever, what are you betting on? Or you raised it pre-flop where you got pocket 6s or pocket 7s, is that where you're at? Or was you just raising shit up and you've got actually hit 2 pair of shit? More than likely that like people are raising or putting in a raised betting positions because they're saying they've got a bigger hand, they've got a better hand than you already. That's what makes it such a wonderful game, isn't it? The small blind, big blind. It created a betting in a sense already for the game to begin. So under that gun, bang, he has to answer to the one big blind, a blind bet. Someone who's not looked at their cards and had to put money in. Well, when someone does that on the table, there's a lot of my range. I'll play against them. Why not? I've got to play against them with all my aces, all the kings, a lot of my queens and jacks and all this lovely painted cards, isn't it? Suited gap connectors, whatever. All these cards do play well against blind cards because they can have 7-2, they can have 10-4, whatever. Oh. And we've just gone into break mode. See if we can get a spin up. I think we're $1 down. Let's just put $1 in. See if we can spin up $1. See if we get a taker. we are. Bish bash bosh. So we've got Kelvin now. Kelvin IO 78 or 78. Like 78 or Borgie 78. You never know. There we go. You never know. We're folding to most stuff at the moment. Started this game with a bit more than normal. 25 big blinds. Because there's a bit more in the pot. So we're waiting for a hand. We don't need to be playing at such frequencies when we've got so much big blinds. And only when that blind goes down, it's going to go down now. It's just about to have a halving effect, I think. No, a quartering effect. So now we're starting the game where we normally start at 13.3 bigs. 15 bigs we start at. So the 5-6 banged in there. That's Jack on the river. And both right at the bottom end of the range there, I think. Let's chance it. Called us. Fair plays. One more. One more. We can mark up Culture. He's a pool player. White Dog we've not played. I think maybe once or twice, and that's about it. But Culture 883 is a daily pool man. This is just in between two of us and that. But we've seen him on here regularly enough. Need to get a coffee. Yeah, we can pot up. I think a lot of his range is calling that, like Jack 9 and that. Other than that, I don't think he's calling. He did. What I don't understand though is the time. That's what I don't understand. Maybe he was looking at the stream, seeing what he could do there. King Jack, King 8. Both out of gate. 9 for a split. When you needed a king nine in your hand, isn't it? The fucking hell doing with the time though? Don't get that side of it. Why are we fucking doing taking all that time up? Was he checked for me? Okay, let's have a look what you got. Taking a bit of time this spins game. Running the queens, get the flush. No, not today. Everyone else can, but not us. Yep, bottom of the range. Soup kitchen. No takers. Middle of the range. Even money shot. Diminished odds. One. Might get two. He's gone to sleep. Ace 10 to 10 9. Jack 7 to Ace 7. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves and register again. Mistake. Right, here we are. We're back on the wild stuff again. 25 bigs, 50k. I remember what we ended. Yeah, we've shoved it all in since then. So let's chip ourselves back up into this tournament. Let's roll myself bang up. I've sorted it out. Yeah, and hopefully people will look at these videos and see some of the bad beats. I mean, it's one of them games. Yeah, it just happens. It's just one of those things. Some people happens more so to than others. I think we can bet into that there as a continuation. A6 is what call there. Caller over there. I'm just checking that board. Let's see where we're at with this. Bigs has he got? Feel like he's just bullying. I don't feel like he had the out. I don't put him on the king there. Should do maybe more. There you go. We're folding out now, aren't we? We're down there at Beverly Hills waiting for an all-in position. Push to the limp. Doesn't like getting involved. It's a quarter of a stack, 25. And that's why she's limping. I think she's worried about us all doing the all-in. These two are pushing. Just gone down to that push shove range at 19 bigs. Normally bring it down to like 16, got another play, but with Brian's being so aggressive in a turbo, we really need to make some action. Jackson. Here we go. Off. A little steal with a king jack or something. Let's put us on 23 bigs into sort of a middling position on the table. Now I can tighten hands up a little bit. Always going to use that position though there, because we've got position on him. With any bet, we raise. Deeper, as if we're looking for a steal when we go on the button there, rather than 2.5, which will entice calls. Sometimes the defenders will go, whoa, look at this arsehole trying to steal. I know what that is. You bet big because you got shit. That's what they think. You've only got to get called there once every 2 times for that bet to pay off. I mean, it's the same as an all-in bet, isn't it? You know, having the pocket aces and shoving with them. You ain't got to get called it 3 times, haven't you? 5 times, 6 times. You've more than realised your money. Still doing this sort of limping and, you know, the min raise, which the min raise should be reserved for the final table, really, the end game, and we're a sight off at the end game. End game. Well, in 1 minute we go to the break, and then after that is the mid section of the game, and then once we get to the final table, that'll be the end game. We're going to push our ranges under the gun. He should only have ace king, ace queen, ace jack there, or aces, kings, queens. That's what she should have. We know she's scratching folds to a raise, so, or an all-in, so she might just throw it. No queens. There we go. It's a raise. Oh, it's dead. Nice hand. Good to see. Premium. Here we go. So that's a Millions main event. Here's the feeder for it. So let's get into the feeder for a main event. We're auto registered to phase 2. I think level 15 or something. Let's just check that out. Let's get that on the feed. Yeah, come on, 55p. 2 overs. And there they are. My favourite hand. So there's the first one from Mark Blackhall, who manages to trip out at 17.5 to 1 shot on the river. 17.5 to 1. You're not going to get that. It's not going to happen against you much, is it? You know. I'd expect one person to trip out, 3 people in a hand. Another 10 out, but well, remarkably, it's got an ace flush. We're dead. Overcard the ace high, wouldn't it? I'll come straight back in. That's what we're talking about with tournaments, is the fact that you do have to rebuy. There's no point just going home with your tail between your legs. Also in a live one, because you've travelled to a place, haven't you? You drove in a car an hour or half hour, whatever, to get somewhere, and last thing you want to be doing is coming straight home 5 minutes later. We took the spin up, yeah, we just wanted to see where that person was. Pocket sevens, yeah, why not? Why not take the spin up, I suppose. I'm not sure I want to be gambling so deep with pocket sevens just yet. And he didn't have to risk his stack, did he? He could have just bet. I'd had £2 on the board, I'd have bet into him, he would have folded, hopefully. But no, he went for the spin out. Hit his 7 by the river. After we've already hit a 50 to 1 shot, you know, I'll give you one, £2. See, it's just putting this card dead here. We're not even going to call for the value of it. We are the value in the hand with a little slick. We need some blinds. We need some money. Need to chip up a little bit. Midway through the pack. We're only on a 5 ring table as well. So we can open the range up a little bit. Oh, massively. Yeah, come we call him pocket eights. The snowman. Come on, the ace. Stand us up just once. 8 on the river, maybe. Oh, another ace. Thank you. Out under the gun. Seen a just gambling, ace three off, proper gambling hand. Don't ever play that live. Don't ever call that bet live play. The people are doing it only with premium hands, ace kings, ace queens, ace jacks, all that sort of stuff. Aces, kings, queens, jacks. I mean, you're running into this sort of stuff with an ace three. Gripping your balls and hoping for luck. You know, is it the game Moses? Is that what it felt? That's what it makes that lets that hand stand up so much. Sven's already shown his aggression and defence mechanism mode. I expect a call. So you've got to put one in to get 4.5 back. 5 to 1 his money. Again, ace 7 under the gun. Just bullying them blinds, the two Germans. We might have waited for a premium hand. We got shot on the free. We'll bet into that. Only one knows. I'm sure he's going to call go over the top. Must have pockets. No. Ace X, ace king, ace queen. There we go. Let's give them old Jen James and some things. Look at a thing. Yeah. Mm, 7-3 off, never a great defence hand. Got a call for the value of it. Check it over, bet, Jen. Or should have bet it. Gut shot on a 10. Don't know where we'll be with a 10. We want to call 2.5 bigs for a 10 now. No, we don't. Or Jen have a jack in your pocket, or police pocket pair. No end. Betting them full house bolts. Never bet the full house bolt. Go for a steal with a bluff hand, 5-6. When you want to bet it big, you don't want to put it valued, so they call. I'm going to take his pot bet him again. Oh, Mark's put half his stack in. Shit. Shit. I was only stealing. Only stealing. Right, let's wait for a monster. I think we can only check that board. He's got all the aces. Checking the flop, betting the turn, trying to trap. Typical German. Trying to get me trapped down a bunker somewhere. All I say is 2 World Wars and 1 World Cup. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Was it 2 World Cups now? 1. So I got pretty dead card-wise in a minute. I don't really want to, you know, if we try doing too many stills or too many bluffs, put too many bluff cards in our range, people call too many times with mediocre cards when we've got premium. And what that means is that they've got a good chance of hitting a jack out there, or they're 8 with a jack 8 or something. You've got ace jack and they've got jack 8 and they hit the 8. And they're calling you because they just seem you doing this betting all the time, this bluffing all the time. You can't always have a hand. You can only have a hand a certain percentage of the time, can't you? Other times your hand must be certain ranges, must be mediocre range, must be shit cards. Ace jack, ace queen. So they come barreling out straight under the gun, boom. So it could be ace king, aces kings. Kings. Come the ace. Fucking give him a king for why not? Okay. Another set on us today. So, you know. Here we go. Let's see if they no. Nope. Nothing there. Oh, let's have a look what we got. So Bounty, really interested. Just on straight gambling mode. You know what I mean? What this gone? It's only a 6 max. So straight gambling, we're going to push a lot of hands out of the range. It's just going to be shoved. We're going to treat ourselves as if we're on 16 bigs, 19 bigs, and just go with that range. Just shove a lot of cards mediocre here. I'm going to look at probably queens down to 8, 7s. Queen 7 I'll probably play. Jacks will go down to sort of, jack 8, I suppose. Don't really like a jack 7. Jack 5 or jack 4s unless they're suited. Early all in position already. Oh, better get a stream up. Shit. There we go. I'm rubbish at that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, not suited. Gapped connector we're going to fold. Yeah, so we're looking for cars at the minute we're going to be shoving with, and the premier the better. If we're in positions with limpers, then we can push up some, maybe a bit of a wider range. Other than that, we're looking for some premium to shove in with. And we want to take some bounties, really. We need to maintain the stack size to be able to take bounties. Emery can take us out. Twix can take us out. You know what I mean? So we need to play to keep in it, get into the fashion of it. Yes. Just trickling along. Trickling along, singing a song. Doodle, doodle, day. King 8 with limpers. Put it all on the line. Might get an extra caller now from Emery now because of that call. Ace 8 to King 8. Oh, we've got a king. Oh, for fuck's sake, gives an ace. Jesus Christ, another Broadway. 4 to the straight. How many more times? How many more? Yeah, it's a frustrating game sometimes, and it just happens like it, doesn't it? One of those things. There we go. We can't even take the person out there. Oh, he's in. He's in for in. We still didn't get apparently. Stack back. And a little bit extra 15k on top. Just shoving again. Henry's limping. I don't know what he's limping with at the moment. It could be anything. King 8 to Ace 7. Blanket board. That'll do. 7-3 suited. A bit more premium. The king eight, surprisingly enough, actually has a 40% equity hand value. And only gets it if we shove it. I'm going to bang it up well. 4.5 bigs. Could get a call from Henry here. Yeah, we've got a 7 pinned on a 9 ball. Didn't get away cheap, Henry, with flush draw. Yeah, we got a flush draw. 2 pair with the ace. I think he's got the ace. I think he's got an ace. I think he's going to put us all in. No, he's not. 8-5 off. Went for a bluff bet from the thing. Had a gut shot on the river. That's what he called. 8-5. So we've got him on a little bluff bet there. So let's see if he pays again. What if he paid? He paid 4.5 last time. Let's see if he pays 4 this time. Well, it's interesting. Crazy's floated. Oh, we got an all in. I'm going to take him on with a 5-8. If it's a little bit closer connection, I think we would take him. If we done that, I think we could call. I'll be real. I think as he is. Shit. Let's go 4.5 bigs. See if he defends his big blind this time. He might do the same bet again. Oh, Cassie's going all in this time. Ace 8 to ace 10. 2. Oh. Oh shit. Yep. We need the 10 like there's no tomorrow. Calling for it. Calling for it. Queen 6 off. Knob. And it was obvious he had the queen there, you know, like that's what you've got to remember when they're betting like that. If you're in a game where it's a lot more involved. I mean, in for 12. Sort of fold equity over here, not so much. Ooh, with it a 3. With a little slick. Fold 2-4. Doesn't play well at all. Show that. So 44 bigs, 21st out of 22nd, 22 people. We need a double up. And at the moment we've had 2 bad beats in the game already with Broadway running out. And the people pinning an 8. You know, it happens. It's just shit though, isn't it, when it's happening time and time again. Oh, here we go. We've got another premium to push. Hopefully Henry's got something half decent, like King Jack or something. Oh, twin glues in. Let's have a big deep stack. From limp betting. Min raise, limp call. Float call. Rubbish. Fish fucker. Limped in. Yeah. And then the flop come down, goes all in. What a wank stain. You know what I mean? Even if it's your move, you're just a prick. Just bet pre-flop. Me and fucking Tory would probably folded and you'd had the same result than what you just did without risking your old stack, you knob jockey. Does wind me up, these people. It's funny, like, do you want people in the end or you not want people in the end? Are you betting to put bluffing? Is it? Where are you in the game? Some people. Shoving again. We really need to get a double up. Otherwise, we're just not going to take bounties at all. We're just going to be sitting here until an end game scenario. Where we might then take a bounty which is worth 35. But when you do that, just remember they're already taking the other half of that bounty in their pocket. We're going to do the same. In no early position with it. We've got fold equity behind it. I don't think, I mean, like, people are going to put us on a lot more mediocre hand now. People might think that we're doing this a lot with a King X, and then they feel confident with a King Queen, you know. Twix glue is just not taking a gamble at all. Yeah, it's a bounty tournament. Jack 5 is a push hand, suited, but we're not going to push it under the gun. We've just done one. How many can you get away with at one point? Queen 8 off to a limp from the small. We can push straight out fold. Ran out to the pockets, got counterfeited by the kings and then an ace on the river anyway to destroy them. Just not nice hand, is it? To the aggressors. Yeah, the hand plays on the button or something, or small blind, but then it's again if you've only been folded round to them. What's the political state of the world going on at the moment? Anyone care? Anyone know? Don't give a fuck. Don't care. I want to buy us a bullet. Sevensveld. Set it out again. How many sets are we going to see with everyone? I've seen pockets setting up quite often. It's a lot less, a lot more than 17 to one hand. I don't know. I mean, like, how many pockets have we seen in the last, how many hands? 100 hands, 200 hands. And how many sets have we seen from them? Um, Remarkable. Remarkable stuff. How it pot up. Oh, we've got a flat. Tommy's flat cold. Race bald. I bet. I mean, are we running into King Jack here? Nah. Lost our customer. We got four bigs out of them though. I think if we put four bigs in, they would have called. So sometimes it's just not worth it. Not worth it. So King 10, are we going to get a jack out? I'm going to call a bet. Got 7-8 range here going on, and 9-10, and jack 5 and everything. We've got a flush ball developed. We call him down to bluff. Ace 5. What was he running through for? Running for a flush that he wasn't going to get. So no bet for a king. What did Phil have? What pretty was he betting on? 2-4. Hit the 4 on the turn. For value. Hmm. Shove that, see what ace he's got. Or eights. And there they are, set again. Oh, there's a 2 on the river. But just a set again. Just made another set. Come on. But he had 7s or something. He made a set as well. Set after set. Looks like a knock on the door. Let's go and have a little butcher's. Just a load of crap. Dolls. Do the range up there. We've got things to do. People see things to do. And then we got to win. King held up. Stuff's in a bit. So we've got 2 pair, we're calling them. Got an 8 and a 5-4. Got counterfeited and fucking straight on the board already. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not going to stab myself. Let Radler. We're all in as well. What he's got. Right. Well, we'll wait. He's limping. He's betting. Let's just sit out for just a second. Get a cup of coffee. Early position, king 9. Batting out. We got the dog hand. Woof woof. Funny story. Live played the other night. I had pocket 9s. Woman had pocket kings. Got into it. Heads up. Out the flop. Pair of 9s. So we had the fucking queen 9, but we didn't have the ace 6 up there, did we? Yeah. Buy back in there. Still got 20 minutes reg. Got 31 bigs. Stop away for a minute. I'm gonna break in a minute. Just having a quick bite to eat. We'll make this the last session. Last game of the day. We burnt through $4. It's not good. See if we can get a spin going. Spin for $3. two randoms, never played before. I've never played them before. Because we've never played them before as well, we'll have to set up the set them up a bit, I suppose. Fold that out. I've got Schwartz, and again, push back. Very cool. King 10 to 10-6. Nope, not today. Oh, thanks for the shit, Schwartz, you knob jockey.